You need trauma in order to become the best man you can possibly be. Progress is growth, and growth comes from making mistakes and being in very tough situations. If you had to hire a bodyguard to protect you against assassins, wouldn't you at least want some bodyguard that has some scars on his faces? Or at least some type of story where he had to go and fight off the hundreds of people or something. You definitely wouldn't want Mr. Freshface to show up like it's his first day on the job. Being in horribly bad situations like having your girlfriend of 3 years cheat on you is essentially just endless motivation. You might say, well, no, that would just make me depressed. Exactly, the feeling of depression is actually just your brain trying to tell your body to get the fuck up and change the situation that you're in. Feeling depressed is actually motivation to go out and make sure you become the man that no girl ever cheats on. I made a video on this exact topic, which I'll link in the top right over here. You should strive to put yourself in tough situations. Try sparring the best fighter in your gym. If you're scared of heights, maybe go rock climbing for the first time with some type of gear. Just do anything that initially scares the fuck out of you, and you will be a stronger man afterwards. And if anything traumatic happens to you, just believe that it's happening to make you stronger. It's not there to tear you down. Here's a clip of Andrew talking about it.
I talk often about the importance of trauma as a man. I think that if you were to find the most interesting or most capable men on the planet, they've had the most trauma-filled lives. I just think that trauma is what teaches you. We talked earlier about how you have to have lessons taught to you the hardest way. If you were to call a Navy SEAL and ask him to protect you going into a building full of assailants, you'd like to think that guy's been through some stuff. You'd like to see some scars, right? You wouldn't want Mr. Freshface to turn up. This is the reason why we instinctively don't trust youth. Because you look at a kid, if a wealth manager walks in and he's 18, you're like, oh, you don't know about life. Nothing's hurt you yet. That's why we trust age. That's why they say that wisdom you must grow into wisdom. You can't just pick it up, right? Trust your elders, listen to your elders, etc. These are age-old ways of thinking. So lessons and trauma, and the more you go through, the better of a man you are. And if you were to find the best men on the planet, I guarantee they've been through a bunch of terrible things. And if you listen to podcasts from any of the most interesting people on the planet, usually they've had hard, terrible lives. And you can use that trauma to become a better person, or you can let that trauma consume you and destroy you. But I thank God for all of it, because it gave me endless power to become the person I am. If you're truly angry or truly unhappy, then you can't sleep. And if you can't sleep, then you get twice as many hours as everybody else to become monumentally successful. So there's advantages. There's advantages to difficult things.
Now that you have this information, will you go and just watch the next video? Or will you be arrogant and say, this guy knows nothing about money or success, what is he talking about? This will be your downfall. Eliminate these thoughts from your mind and you will see yourself succeeding. Send this video to a friend who needs to see it. Remember that only you can change your life. Subscribe for the best self-improvement content.